Okay, that was weird. For some reason, I had some technical difficulties there. For some reason, I don't know what happened, but I'm back, and hopefully you guys come back and join me. I don't know why. For some reason, it said my video got paused. I had a poor connection. No reason for the poor connection tonight, so that was odd. I'm going to see if anybody jumps on. Let me know if you're here. I do not know what happened. Gotta love Facebook. I love Facebook. I love the platform. I love that gives me an option here to be a part with you guys and to have this show, but I've had a lot of technical difficulties. So, hopefully some others will jump on. I'm back, so hopefully you guys will be back too. I don't know what's going on or what happened, but here we are. So I'm going to pop over to another page here real quick and take a look and see what's going on. I know I'm live again. So weird. I don't know why. Please come back to my page. Supposedly I was live. Am I still live here? Like, I don't get it. Am I live? Can anybody see me? I'm pretty sure I'm live. All right, that video is interrupted, which I know it was. So hopefully you guys jump on to this one. Don't know what happened. Very, very crazy. I'm glad you guys are here, though. Anybody who comes back on, hopefully you guys will see me here on this next other live video. I had to jump on real quick. So let's go see where we're at. I am live on that page right now. I should be live right now. If you see me, say hi, wave to me. I'm live right now on Carlock Confessions, and nobody is on now. I lost everybody. I lost everything. That's it. No, I'm totally kidding. We'll just keep going on with the show. Hopefully people will jump back in here. I don't know what happened, but we're still live, so we got to get on with the show. So we'll get on with the show. We have crickets again. Nobody's here with me, but we'll get there. What do you do? All right, so with that said, hey, there's Jen. Somebody popped back on. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Don't know why. Never really had that problem. But I guess we're back, and we are now into the section of the show where it's also one of my favorites. We can review last week's challenge. Hi, Jen. Thanks for being on. I'm so glad you're here. Right now, I think you're my only person, so I'll applaud you. Don't know what happened to my feed, and for some reason it decided to interrupt, but I'm back on and I'm working again. So great. So thanks so much for being here. We'll get on with the show, though. I want to stay on schedule here. We'll review last week's challenge. If you guys remember, this is something we do every week on the show. It's a weekly challenge to bring some positive change and to yourself or others. Last week's challenge was to write a positive note and leave it for someone to find. You can either put it in a car or on a car, in a book, in someone's desk or mailbox. You can leave a note somewhere for someone to find that will add some positive vibes to their life. This is something I did. I did do it. I left it at work. I actually put it in one of the books that was in the library, which some of my students or the students that are part of our program go through. And I actually was fortunate enough to be in my office when somebody found it, and they were actually raving about it and said, oh my gosh, somebody left a note in this book. They read what it said. I'll leave that up to them and left for them to enjoy. But it was a very positive message, and it seemed to bring brightness to their day. And you don't always, the key here wasn't necessarily to be there when it happened. I was fortunate enough to do it just from where I left it. But it was nice, and it actually brightened my day when it happened. I couldn't believe that just that little note brought so much joy to somebody's life, just like that, and so there was just a random challenge, act of kindness to bring brightness to somebody's day, to bring happiness, and it did, and I got to hear it, and I was very excited, and it was pretty cool. And they were wondering, they kind of got asking who, where did this come from? I can't believe this was left. They speculated, different scenarios of where the note came from. All the time I knew it came from me, but I didn't want to share that. That wasn't the point. The point was just to bring happiness to somebody. So so I did that. That was my challenge from last week. Hopefully you guys did the challenge too. If you didn't do the challenge, you're always welcome to do those challenges again if you want, and come back and talk about it. Again, last week's challenge was to write a positive note and leave it for someone to find, to just bring brightness and happiness and kindness and like a new positive vibe to somebody's day. So this is the part of the weekly challenge. Again, also one of my favorite parts of the show that I'm going to continue to do every week. We do have a new weekly challenge this week. Hopefully you guys are excited and you'll do it. So without fail, we'll go ahead and get to this week's weekly challenge. This week's weekly challenge is to take a picture of something that makes you happy. And what I want you to do is because everybody has a cell phone, keep it in your phone and remember that it's there, and look at that photo when you're having a bad day or even a bad moment to help remind you of what makes you happy. Again, the busyness of life and what happens in this world and everything around us, and all of that can really start to weigh us down. The stress and things we have at work, driving, traffic, all the stuff. At any given moment, we can have a moment that we're frustrated or, or irritated or upset. And what I want is, I find myself a lot, and I'll actually do this on Facebook, is I will go back and actually look at, the pictures of some good and happy times that I had on Facebook, and it reminds me of all the things that are good in my life. And sometimes we need that little reminder, especially in times of frustration or aggravation. So my challenge this week, the weekly challenge this week, and hopefully you guys like it, is to take a picture of something that makes you happy and keep it on your phone. A lot of people do this. They keep their family or a picture of their kids or their significant other on their phone, and that's good. But we see it so often that maybe it doesn't bring that joy every once in a while that we need. So what I'm doing is I'm hoping that you will take a picture of something that really makes you happy, no matter what it is, and keep it on your phone and use that in times of, when you're just feeling down or you're having a bad moment or anything like that. So that's this week's weekly challenge. I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to take a couple of photos of the things that I find that make me happy and just keep them with me, so that way I have them from whenever I'm frustrated or irritated. I've actually done this quite a bit in the past, and it has helped me, so hopefully it'll help you guys too. Visual representations of things that make us happy have a known fact to make us feel happy later on after the moment is past, which is why we take pictures, to relive those moments. So that's my challenge this week. Hopefully you guys like it. Do that challenge for me, guys. I think it'll be a great thing, and it'll be really helpful for you. I found that it is helpful for me. So in the chat, let me know what you guys think about the weekly challenge this week. I'm excited about it. If you like it, let me know. If you don't, that's okay too. But and again, the weekly challenges are optional. We will review this one again next week, as we do every week. Again, one of my favorite segments of the show. Super excited that that's what this is about. This is what Carlac Confessions is about. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks, Jen, for weighing in. I think it's an awesome idea too. Super excited that I came up with that one this week. I'm absolutely going to continue to do that one myself. So again, take a picture of something that makes you happy. Keep it in your phone. Look at it. Look at that photo when you're having a bad day. It's a fact that looking at memories and times of good can bring those feelings back as you see those photos. So we all have those moments throughout the day and time when we're, sitting in traffic, or, we had a bad experience at the bank or the grocery store or whatever else. Your boss made you upset and you're sitting in your office and you're like, oh, I'm so mad. You can look, pull up your phone real quick, take a look at that photo, and remember what makes you happy. And that hopefully will bring a little little piece to you in your life. It does it for me, and I enjoy doing that, and I actually do it a lot. I've had a lot of good times, a lot of great memories, a lot of great people in my life that I like to remember and think about, especially in times of anger and frustration. So to kind of help balance things out, that really is the key, is about balance, balancing out hard times with good and frustration with peace, and the whole yin and yang thing, I guess, right? So hopefully you guys like the challenge. If you do, again, let me know. It's a great challenge. I'm super excited about it. I'm going to continue to do it myself this week. All right. So with that said, I look forward to seeing you on next week as well. I'd love to talk about this. We're going to bring up next week's challenge as well. When we have the show next week, we'll bring up this week's challenge next week, and we'll go ahead and review. And would love to hear how you guys and what your pictures were. I'd love to actually see people post their pictures in chat. Maybe they'll bring joy to others as well. So, all right. So with that said, it is time for the segment in the show now for which I call personal confession, or a positive quote for the week, depending on how things go. This week, I did choose a quote for the first week on our new page. I wanted to start with a quote. It's a quote that resonates with me, and hope maybe will resonate with you as well. And it kind of goes along with this page and this show and what I've created here. And the quote is, and let's just get to that: the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. And that's by Walt Disney. And that's this show. And that's why I kind of chose that this week as well. Because we're on our new page. We moved from the group to the page. I'm just so super excited to have all the support and the people here that are following the show. And I can't begin to tell you how much I enjoy every time I see Car Lot Confessions being shared, or somebody post on the site a positive quote of their own or a positive experience. As you guys utilize Car Lot Confessions, it absolutely brings so much joy to me that this is a place that we're gathering and that we're going to be spreading that positive message and together. So, so the quote again: the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. And that's what I finally did for this show. I thought about this show for a long time. I love this show. I love doing it. This is something I've always wanted to do: broadcasting, being on camera, being a part of spreading a message, and being a part of something that people can be a part of as well. That's bigger than myself, is exactly what I wanted to do. And I talked about it forever, and I've had this in my mind forever. And I finally decided, just do it. Begin doing it. Just begin to do it and see where it goes. Who cares about failure? Who cares about any of that? The only way you're going to learn is by failing or succeeding or just doing it. So that's what I did. That's why I chose the quote this week. Let me know what you guys think about the quote. If you guys have any great quotes to add as well, you can always put that on the Facebook page as well for Car Lot Confessions. Everybody will see it. Maybe it'll brighten somebody's day. And that's the thing about Car Lot Confessions, is people follow and see it. They'll see this on their news feed, and it's, as you share positive things, that's a way you can bring positiveness to other people's lives, is through this page. So I'm hoping that you guys will see and understand that as well. Best way to do that is to share, follow, like, and click on that bell. So every time I go live or there's ever anything, any notifications, you'll get it that Car Lot Confessions has something new for you to see. You do that, I promise you it should bring positiveness to your life. Hopefully help you in times of need and in times of frustration and down and negativeness that's all around us. This is a place to go to help kind of lift us all up. And I want us to do that together. So that's what Car Lot Confessions is. That's the personal quote for the week. We did the weekly challenge. We reviewed the last week's challenge. We had our open discussion time. I congratulated my buddy Chris and his wife on their new baby. Congratulations to them again. We did the question of the night, which was super fun, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We did the In the News and the topic and the article of why kindness matters, which I thought was absolutely fitting for the first time on Facebook today, that we are on our page. And then the poll question of the night was very fun and very simple. If you believe in ghosts, please, that'll be up for about 6 more days. If you see this video, please go and post to it. Add to the poll. Let me know what you think. all that good stuff. And then we reviewed last week's poll question. So that's the show. That was the show this week. And I'm really excited and glad you guys were here. I'm actually kind of sad that it's almost over. Got a few more minutes. So if anybody has anything they want to add or positiveness or things they want to say about the show, or I'm always open to good suggestions in regards to how to make this show better. So if you have anything that you would like to add, this is a community show. Everybody that is part of Carlock Confessions community and about this page is welcome to add to it. And that's what I'm hoping will happen, because collaboratively we will always do better. And I appreciate your guys' insights and your minds and what you can contribute. Your positiveness and your caring and your trust and your open-mindedness. So I love this show. I love the idea of this. And the only way to build this and make it bigger and to spread kindness is to grow this community and bring people to it. So if you could if you could share, like, and spread the message of this page so people can join it. It's open for anybody to join. It's open to the public. I want people to see these messages and be a part of them. And I think together we can make change happen. We can be together. We can be the change. So that's the motto of Carlock Confessions. That's my new motto going forward. Be the change. Hopefully you guys like it. And again, a lot of good people working together can achieve amazing things. That was part of the article that resonated with me. It's very true. All of us together can achieve something amazing. And that's what I want us to do. So thank you so much for being here. Carlock Confessions is live on Facebook right now. Thank you for coming to the page and sharing the page and liking the page. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate all of you and what you do and being here to support me. Thank you, Jennifer, for being here tonight and all your love. Renee, Tracy, who hopped on, Jared, who hopped on. My wife was on for a little while. Everybody who comes and supports this page, I can't thank you enough. The kindness of just being here and the joy that it brings me is absolutely out of this world. I'm living a dream here doing this show. Every Wednesday, I look forward to this. I love this show. This is the first time that I've done something that I have so much passion for and something that I care about so much that I focus on it and I spend time on it, and I'm supported by my family and friends with it. And anybody who comes, I hope, feels and understands that, and that will continue to come every week to this show, which I love to do. So thank you so much for being here. That's pretty much the show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. That is going to be it, but share and like the page. We are going to be out for there tonight, but that is it for the rest of the night in regards to Carlock Confessions. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you next week, Wednesday at 10 o'clock. As every Wednesday, we will be live. So please come join us. Share and like the page. Love you all. Thank you so much. Have a great night.